Anyway, we're going to get started. This is going to be a ride out to Amos, Becker, and climb the hill. Shift to the double taps, pretty simple. That's an upshift to harder gear, just one click. And it'll go one click all the way down. Eventually, you're in your hardest gear right there. Now, to shift up one, the first time is just one click, okay? But the second time, you have to go two clicks to get it to shift up. It's a pretty simple operation. I like it because once you've ridden with it for a while, you really don't have to think about it. It's an easy shift to make. One thing I do like is, if you watch this, that was 3 shifts. So when you're climbing a hill and you want to hit a 3-shift shift to make sure that you can downshift fast enough that you don't lose your momentum, you can do it like that. Right there was just 3 or 4 shifts. Works pretty slick. Backpedal around, engage my brake. I can stop here at the stop sign, sort of. As you can see, most of my shifting is done when it's close to my body, just starting the push. Traffic's going to be a nightmare today. We've got an antique tractor show and whatnot going on today, and I just messed up. I forgot one more thing. I was in my big ring, and I haven't lengthened the chain out since I put this 50 on. And so I get into trouble on my big ring when I'm in the big cassette gear, the lowest gear on the cassette, number 1 on the cassette. Anyway, which is it's kind of normal to end up in trouble. You're not really supposed to be in those 2 gears anyway. I purposely left my tires low today. I haven't aired them up for about 2 weeks. They're running about 60 pounds of pressure. This way I can go for a shorter ride and get a killer workout. I sometimes will take my disc brake and put it on just 1 notch. Because it'll force you to pretty much continuously crank. first thing I'm going to do is climb a little hill going up to a cemetery here in town. The road's called Amos Becker Road, and we call it Amos Becker Hill. Some pretty rough roads in here. I really like my Spinergy wheels riding on some of this rough stuff. I tell you what, they ride a lot better than my stock wheels. They ride a lot better than the HEDs I used to have. I haven't tried all the fancy wheels, but I've been really pleasantly surprised with my Spinergies. They're lightweight. They seem to roll real easy. Alright, start the climb. Alright, I need to downshift. There went 3 gears right there. 3 more. Alright, now I'm in my middle ring and my lowest cassette gear. We'll see how far I can go. I used to be able to climb this in my big ring and my lowest cassette gear. But I'm just not in the shape I used to be. This is about probably a 6% grade in some places on it. You probably hear a bunch of weird grunting and grunting because I make noise. Come on. Come on. Man, I'm seriously out of shape. I very seldom have to resort to rowing to make it up a hill. I sometimes will stop and rest, but there's been a few that I've rowed like a boat. It's nice having the camera on and you can hear my voice and stuff, because it's keeping me on top of this. It's kind of like having somebody watch you. I'd probably pause for a break if it had just been no camera. Today I gotta do the video justice. Some would say, yeah, you're not struggling that much, you wouldn't continue to talk. You just gotta know me. Holy smokes. I need to do this every day. In 2009, I would start my ride by climbing this. Sometimes 4 or 5 times. I did it 10 times once. And then I go out and put in 20 or 30. Oh, heck of a ride that way. Definitely get a workout. We're going to go back down this when I get done. Just for fun, if you can fly down it. I've been over 30 mile an hour on this, and I have to hit the brakes some because I ain't got that big of kahunas.